Hey guys, so on Thursday afternoon, Google accidentally released their earnings for the third quarter. Now, people were flipping out, and thus the stock fell 8% just before trading was halted. That being said, the earnings weren't too bad, although yes, they did miss the expectations of Wall Street by, I would say, a good chunk. They had a earnings per share was around $9.03. Well, the expectations were $10.63. So that's obviously a huge chunk right there. That's around $1.60 difference. So you can see that is huge. But if you actually look at the earnings compared to last quarter's earnings, they're actually pretty good. Google's revenue last quarter, it rolls by 45% to $14.1 billion US. So here you can actually see a representation of it. Here's the quarter one is blue, quarter two is red, quarter three is yellow, and then quarter four is green. So obviously quarter four is just being started right now because it's October, November, and then December, so that's quarter four. So obviously quarter four is not released yet, but you can see how quarter one was good. The difference between last year's and this year's is amazing. Quarter two, on the other hand, also amazing. They went up a lot. Quarter three went up pretty significantly too. I mean, look at the difference on that. So I mean, although I think that it's unfortunate that they didn't beat the expectations, they did all. I mean, maybe the expectations were a little too high to begin with. I seriously think that the Wall Street seriously did overreact to this. I really do expect to see on Monday a huge increase in Google. I mean, it's pretty low right now, but I mean, I would love to see it go increased. That being said, here's the profit. Now, although the profit was not too bad, I mean, you can see here that, like I said, quarter four is not released yet. Quarter one, their profit, big difference. Quarter two, big difference. Although quarter three, it's down. So I mean, it's unfortunate to see it go down, but I seriously don't think that there should be an issue to this. I mean, they did generate a huge amount of revenue compared to before, so they should have technically, had better profit too, but I guess not. But I mean, their profit is still pretty decent. Next quarter should be the real question here, because if this quarter is that low, what can happen next quarter, right? So yeah, so you can see the share price here. It was up, and then right here it was like the top of the pinnacle of success, and then right here they went down. So that's quite unfortunate for them. So compared to market value now, you can see Apple is still in first place with just under $600 billion. Microsoft comes into fifth place with just under $300 billion. Well, not really $300 billion, but rather $250 billion. And then seventh place is Google with $227 billion. It's pretty decent. I don't know. I mean, it's unfortunate to see that Google is so down. I mean, I think Google is also no. I'm definitely sure that Google is Google approved, not Google. Larry and Sergey approved their split for the stock a few months ago. So anytime now you should be expecting a split between the Google stock, which means like it's the common stock split. If you have one stock, you'll now have two stocks. The price gets split in half. Although here's the catch. This is just off the topic kind of, but one stock will be voting kind of stock. The other one will be just like you have it, take it, it's there. So I mean it's pretty much just to increase the ownership for Larry and Sergey, by also letting everyone else not have a voting share, right? Anyways, long story short, Google I think did amazing, while Wall Street's expectations were a little too high to begin with. But anyways, comment, rate, and subscribe.